What's the last big thing that you manifested? Like the blow your mind, I can't believe that I called that in thing. This was my thing. I'm gonna tell you all about it right now. I manifested a beach life, which the beach had always been a really integral part of my meditative practice. It was where my third eye was opened. Just the rhythmic pounding of the waves and the frequency that rhythm gives off is so just third eye opening and relaxing and heavenly. But I didn't live on the beach. I lived close, so was always extremely grateful for the area that I live in. But, excuse my frizzy hair, this is beach life. I lived in a modest home as a single mom with my kids, and I was so grateful for this beautiful home that I lived in. Well, the owners of that home told me that I needed to move abruptly. And I felt like so frustrated and worried. I was venturing into the unknown. I didn't know where I was gonna go. And I was worried about my kids' well-being. I wanted them to stay in the house because they were already dealing with, the separation of their parents, divorce of their parents. And I was really, really worried and concerned that moving them to a new house was gonna traumatize them. And I found a house that I could move into that was just down the street from that old house, and I really wanted it because I thought this won't be much of a change for the kids and it'll be a good house for them. Well, didn't get approved for that house. That house fell through and I was frustrated, and I just thought, why me? But I didn't let myself get too down about it because I knew inherently that if not this, then something better. When I tell you a few weeks later, this house came up available, steps from the beach, with access to this private beach where I can come down here and I can sit by the beach and I can walk along the sand at any point in my life, and nobody's here. It's vacant because only a few people live in this community, and it's perfect for my family. And we can wake up in the morning and come walk down by the beach before we start our day, and I can take a minute to come down and meditate and walk along the sand. And I still pinch myself that this is where I live. This is my community, that I live at the beach. I would have never thought in a million years that this would be my home. I always knew about this neighborhood and wanted to live in it, but I always thought that's 10 years down the line. I called it in, we applied for it, we were approved. It was a rather seamless process. It came to me effortlessly, which from this experience I have learned that cardinal truth of if not this, then something better is so true. That if you ignore the evidence of your 3D and you continue to live in the end and imagine better than the best you know, the universe will drop into your life better than you could ever imagine.